What's going on, Sip Sip? So Trump says that he's declaring war against Chicago. Well, guess what? He changes the Department of Defense to the Department of War. Sip Sip. And so before I get into this, if you've seen this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. You know, and the MAGA supporters, the MAGA nuts, the red hat rockers are going to be on my neck. But Trump declares war. Trump says he's declaring war and Chicago's going to find out. But here, I got you. I've also got something. So Trump has said in recent interviews, he said that he's ended. First it was 3, then it was 7, then it was 10. 10 wars that he stopped. Well, I got 5 wars that Trump has started recently. You understand? He said he ended wars, but we already know that he had a war against immigrants and he was deporting people like left and right. So he already deported a bunch of people, and I have no issue with that. I just have an issue with the way that they're going about it. So last week in Georgia, he not deported, but he detained about 475 workers at a Hyundai battery plant. So he held them against their will, you know, and they did their thing. But I'm going to show you the new wars that Trump has declared. So he said he ended wars, but no, he done started some wars. First of all, he started a war against common sense. Yeah, anybody with common sense, you're at war with Trump, because just like the Epstein files, the letter came out. Let me see, I have the letter right here. It says he wrote him a letter in the figure of a silhouette, and they're insinuating some things, and he signed it with that little scribble that he does. But he clearly knows this man on a personal level, on an intimate level. You understand what I'm saying? So he wants you, he declared war on your common sense, because he don't want you to believe what's in the document. And he has pictures of him, more than one picture of him and this guy hugging and kissing each other and doing all that kind of nonsense, kind of foolishness. But then he says, I don't know, it's fake news. Yeah, that's war number 1, war against common sense. Number 2, with this big, beautiful bill, yeah. War number 2, he declared a war number 2 against the insured. So with this big, beautiful bill, 18 million people are going to be without health insurance. Yeah, you heard what I said. The big, beautiful bill is going to boot your ass off of the insurance. So there's going to be about 18 million people without insurance. That's the second war. The third war is that he's declared war against the oil industry. I know here in Houston alone, ConocoPhillips, Houston alone, ConocoPhillips is headquarters right here in Houston, Texas. They got to lay off 25% of their staff. So 25%. So that's the third war. That's the third war. The fourth war, what's the fourth war? Democratic-led cities. He done waged war. That's right. Democratic-led cities. He started out, I believe, in L.A., then they went to Compton. And mind you, all of these cities, the crime is down in these cities. But he don't want you to believe that, because the first war, I remember I said, was with common sense. You going to believe me or what the fuck I'm telling you? And most of these red hats, they don't believe what they see. They believe what he says. So most of these cities are down in crime. So let's just see what it says right here. D.C. is down in crime. Washington was down in crime. D.C. was at a 30-year low. Let's see, down. Oakland, California, homicides were down 32%. Chicago, falling by 15% since 2023. Baltimore by 17% crime. New York, yeah, that's another one of the cities. He invaded Los Angeles, Compton, D.C., Baltimore, and now Chicago. All of these cities, the crime rate is down. But that's okay. New York is next. So he's just, you know, he's declaring war against these people. Also, the fifth war that he started. So first he did common sense against the insured. He's declared war against the oil industry, democratic states and cities. That's the fourth war. And the fifth war against the American consumer. Yeah, he declared war against the American consumer. Since he took office, grocery prices are up 5%. Everything you're paying, the cattle industry is reported going between 8 and 15% in the amount that you pay for beef and for meat. Groceries alone are up 3 to 5%. Egg prices have risen 170%. So some eggs that were almost $3.95, $4 when he took office, they rose 170%. They're like right at $10 now, $9. So he's declared war. You're right. This is the new Secretary of War. So what's going to be next? This man Tito man keep playing in your face all the while. He has that effect on you. But he's getting money over here with his cryptocurrency and all the other things that he's doing. He's hosting dinners. He just had a dinner last week with all of the top, what do we call these people? The other multi-billionaires who've been funding his nonsense. So, yeah, he's declared war. And hey, I hope we can sustain these next 3.5 years with him. But hey, it's going to be tough. But hey, we can handle it. We're Americans. We're the best country in the world. Hopefully we can stay that way. Cheeto man has taken us in the wrong direction, I believe. But of course, the MAGA nuts are going to say, no, it's the greatest country in the world. We bring America, we're going to make it great again. Yeah, we're going to make it great again. So that's yet to be seen. Drop a comment. But of course, I'm going to get a bunch of hate for this video. I'm going to get a bunch of nonsense from the knuckleheads. But they're not going to drop some facts. Drop some facts. Drop something that could be, not fake news. Drop something where I can go check the resources or check the sources. So y'all have a good day. It's Trump Tuesday. Cheeto man, the orange Julius, yeah, he's at it again, declaring war. You saw his little picture poster, so sip, sip.